Meteon and his sisters took the stars in search of hope. They found naught but despair. Wishing to free mankind from this vain struggle, they began to sing. Their chorus borne upon the invisible winds of Dynamis to usher in the final days. Against all odds, you have arrived at their nest at the edge of the universe. In this place where emotions dictate reality, the hopes of your comrades have opened the way forward, and it falls into you to take the last step. Transforming conviction to strength, you sally forth upon Dragonback to confront the End Singer and silence the Song of Oblivion. I cannot imagine that there's going to be a huge number of people that are up for doing this at 5 to 5 in the morning. I'm trying to formulate some thoughts, to put some thoughts together about the pure Final Fantasy spectacle that we have experienced over these last however many episodes there have been. There's been so much outlandish, extravagant, indulgent Final Fantasy nonsense, as a lot of people might describe it. And yet it has worked so well because it has just built and built and built and built upon the foundations laid out since 2.0 and before, arguably. You know, I'm sure the nuances of the story weren't set out that far back, but the broad strokes of this arc, you know, they've said in interviews that they wanted the arc to end, that the story couldn't just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It had to have a narrative arc. It had to conclude. The question is, where do they go from here? How do they move forwards? What could possibly be in 6.1? They cannot go more epic. They have to have some form of reset, but they can't reset too much, because going back to basics, yeah, that would not work. I don't know. I don't know where you go from here that tops. I mean, no, that's the thing. You don't want it to top this. You want it to be as good quality as, but not necessarily as ridiculously epic as. Because you can't maintain that. That's been World of Warcraft's problem. The bigger and the bigger and the bigger and the bigger. You know, FF14 has, to an extent, avoided that issue just because of the nature of the Ascians. You know, if you think about the Archbishop fight versus the final fight of Stormblood versus the final fight of Shadowbringers, the power differential between them is reasonably significant if you think of how powerful Emmett was. But the other two, not so much. So there are still threats out there, I'm sure, and I loved all of the stuff that we've had from Emmett about, well, you haven't been and seen any of these things, and you call yourself the successor to Azum. You know, you are the bearer of their crystal. You haven't seen like 2/3 of the things this planet has to offer. Go and see them. I wonder what is going to happen to Xenos here. Because this is what he wants. Xenos wants a blissful, transcendent moment. And if he can take out the End Singer as his final acts, I will be more than happy for that to be his arc. I feel he would be a useful tool in that regards. But I don't really want him to survive and come back with us and continue being an antagonist. I just don't think he's interesting enough. to carry a story forwards. But this was a cool kind of surprise moment. I'll wait until, I don't know, the 15-20 minute mark, and then I'll call it. Because otherwise my energy level, what energy I've got, is going to go. And I can always edit some videos or do some stuff on Reaper. I tell you what, I am really liking Reaper. I enjoyed the storyline. The feel of it is really solid. It will be my first melee DPS to 80. It feels more involved than Dark Knight as well. Dark's got a lot of buttons to press, but Dark Mind and Dark Missionary, it's so difficult to tell if Reprisal or Dark Missionary is going to be the best ability to use. In Dark Missionary, 10% damage reduction, magic damage reduction, within 15 yards. It should be much wider, in my opinion, because you're so rarely stood next to your party in any fight. Realistically, it should be much wider. Double it, especially on a 90-second recast. But yeah, it's difficult to know when it's actually doing something. Shadowbringer is decent enough. It's a really high potency line DPS. Living Dead still shit. It is the worst. Well, no, it is the worst. It's the worst cheat death in the game. Ablation, I've barely used. It's a 10% damage reduction for 10 seconds, which is reasonably significant. Blackest Night is still brilliant. I don't know whether it is still the best mitigation tool in the game. I think the other tank jobs have got their own versions now, which I believe I've heard inklings that they're actually better because they have regens and stuff attached to them. I suspect Dark Knight's probably going to need some tweaks by what I've heard. Delirium at 60 seconds with 3 stacks is a change that I like. Unmend having the extra distance, Plunge having the extra distance, good changes. I like Salt and Darkness as well. It's not the most exciting upgrade to the ability, but it's alright. Flood and Edge of Shadow I quite like as they are. Our basic combo is fine. Our AoE combo is fine. It's just okay. And for me, as somebody who doesn't have a huge amount of dexterity, the slightly mashy nature of the gameplay actually suits me okay. Ooh. Here we go, friends. Maybe, possibly, if everybody hits okay, which might not happen. Is it going to happen, or are people going to... Party member has withdrawn from duty. Come on, second tank. What are you doing? Ugh. And again, second tank. What are you doing? Oh, there we go. How is this going to go down? The final day. The End Singer.
You will never reach it. Will never reach the deliverance you seek.
Try us. Oh, didn't quite get that one, I don't think.
Ends this day. There is nowhere you can flee that we can.
I'm just getting straight in there.
Even stars must die.
Let's stand in the bubble. Oh, that's a giant planet there. That's Ifrit. Why is Ifrit here? Oh, joy. I love when they put these on because people screw them up all the time. I'm following person number one. Number one seems like they know what they're doing. Yep, looks like. That's Titan.
Suffering is at an end.
That's Phoenix. Oh no, oh no, that's the summoner. Ooh. Of course, yeah, it's the summoner that's somebody's just got blatted. Okay, so those are... Yeah.
We have seen the end.
Ow. Oh, that's difficult to get out of. That seems to be frozen in time.
Same end. Again and again.
Tragedy is about to be repeated. The impact events. Okay. Somebody's just said you can fall off the edge. I discovered this, so you don't have to. Yeah, so you've got to watch out for the speed that they're working at. Fatalism. Uh-oh. Yeah, so you want to make sure that you're being pushed away. That's not too terrible a mechanic.
So deep, only emptiness remains.
I must stop running away. Oh, hello. Ugh.
'Tis so lonely between the stars.
Oh, she gonna move? Whoa! Oh, that's gonna be nasty. At least she only does it once. Right, this is just stand in the middle. That's easy enough to... Well, it should be easy enough to...
We have seen the end.
I'm taking quite a lot of damage. Ow. Okay, so we've got another collision event. We want to be over here. The impact event has been recorded. Oh, that's really tricky. Oh. Oh.
The same end.
Both of them.
Again and again.
Well, this one we want to be away from first. Because that will go there. And then second rewind. If we can just get the limit break 3 up. There we go. Healer LB3.
This is a kindness.
Right. Ow! Pain. There's a lot to keep track of here.
Despair.
It's a little bit difficult actually to see which direction those heads are facing. Oh, there's so little indicator of that.
Even stars must die.
And it's a massive 60-second debuff as well. I guess I just want to make sure... Oh shit, planets. Over here.
Tis so lonely between the stars.
Ah, crap. Yeah. Same again.
This is a kindness.
The healer's doing sterling work. I cannot imagine that this is an easy one for them. Is this going to have the... Oh, shit. Oh, 4 stacks now. How am I supposed to know? No. How am I supposed to know whether she's going to do the thing down the middle of the sides?
All of us have known despair. Even stars must die.
Right. More planet death. And we want to be this way.
Tis so lonely between the stars.
Which way you gone? Right.
This is a kindness.
I mean, the healers are doing some work here, keeping people up. Oh, this is middle? Yes. So she only does it when the feathers are up, I think. She's almost at 50%.
All of us have known despair.
Right. Oops, I've just used the wrong ability. Ah, so she actually does have a cast bar for Elenkos, which is a vomit.
Even stars must die.
I don't know whether it's both of her vomits. Okay, here we go with...
If there is no happiness in life,
Planetis. I assume we've... Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh.
there is only one place it may
Oh?
be found.
Uh-oh. Oh, there's a... Come back over here. Yeesh. This is a long fight to have to do again and again.
Oblivion.
Right, here we go, folks. Limit breaky time. Oh, I had to tank LB that.
Dynamis.
It was Dynamis that allows us to limit break.
No matter. You only delay the inevitable. This is fate.
Right. Oh. And now, I believe.
It always does.
Resist oblivion with all your will. My hands are sweaty as fuck. Is this going to be an active time event? Ooh.
What is this defiance? No. The hatred. The pain.
I'm hoping this is just a kind of story. Oh no.
We cannot suffer it again.
Do, 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 do.
We will stand against fate.
No matter the cost.
We've been here before.
Yeah, I like to think that this is mostly...
Thus do we know.
Somebody's died, though.
To never give up.
The hope will
But that being said, we need to do enough DPS.
What we saw. What I saw. This can only end in misery and desolation.
This is epic.
No life, no star, nor the universe itself. None should hope for better.
We need to do more DPS, I think. I think the healers have got this, though. This is so epic. Frey even. Oh, I almost missed that one. We've got this. Sing your end.
If this was not the
That was tense.
what?
I don't want to do that fight again, except with people that really know what they're doing, because that was... That was a long fight, or it felt like a long fight. It actually probably wasn't. GG all. Good fought. Well fought. Whew. I don't actually know how long that took us. Because I didn't actually check how much time we got to start off with. It was a good, probably 10 plus minutes fight. Oh, I am shaky. Shaky, shaky, shaky. Next up then, the final cutscenes. Here we go. The end. I'm just hoping Xenos doesn't screw up this ending. I don't want to go straight into another trial versus Xenos either. Ooh. Is the final Meteon here? Oh.
No matter where we flew, there was only darkness and loneliness and pain.
You gotta feel sorry for her.
We couldn't find the answers Hermes yearned for. The answers he deserved. Greetings, you who are my final encounter.
Oh.
I wish to hear your words, share your feelings, know your thoughts. May we please be friends?
Have everything.
Yes, I can see them. The memories of a long, long journey.
To say the least.
So many people. The thoughts of them overflowing in your heart. What they live for. What gives their lives meaning. There was never a single answer. You gather pieces of happiness, precious and fragile, only to lose them. Then start again.
Mm-hmm. Such is living.
On and on it goes, until death takes you into its gentle embrace.
I'm afraid so.
That which Hermes sent us to find was there all this time.
Yep.
On Atheris.
And there is the ultimate tragedy of this story. We created it together.
Like a field of flowers, perhaps. At first a single blossom. It spreads and takes on more colors. Thank you for guiding me here. To find these words at journey's end fills me with joy. And so, before I fall forever silent, there is one thing I must do.
What?
No expression of regret will undo what my sisters and I have done, or restore what we have stolen. But if you would allow it, I would sing one last song. A song of the newfound joy that swells in my heart.
It's so sad that it took so long for her to get the answers that she needed.
Of the beauty of light when it shines across a dark and starless sea.
Sing for us. Is Xenos going to screw this up?
Of a dream that from the soil of worlds now lost to sorrow, life will spring forth once more, nourished by gentle rains and caressed by uplifting winds, a song of hope.
Is she going to seed new worlds with potential and life? Like the fact that we closed the eye there. A sunrise. I'm going to take all the screenshots. Oh, she's back to her blue. Green blue.
One day, life will fill the universe again, and Hermes will see this and smile.
Oh.
How, I do not know. But I do know that where there is a will, there is a way. After all, miracles happen every day. Do they not? I will create a path back to your ship, where your dear friends await. Hold in your heart your desire to return to them. Then
What about
follow my lead
Xenos?
and walk forth. That hope will surely guide you true.
Thank you, Meteon. Xenos is still here with us. This is much less power friendshipy than I was expecting. All the screenshots, Demagen. All the screenshots. Here he
You
is.
mean to return to the world where you are hailed as a hero?
That's not why I do what I do.
Not as a hero, but as simply you. As I learned in Alamigo, you are a formidable foe. Stronger than any I have faced. Against you, I need bring my all to bear. I need burn through the candle of my life. This is the sole pleasure I know. And it is the sole pleasure I have to share.
But there should be more to life than that.
And so I come before you to issue challenge and offer singular bliss. If you wish to walk away, I will not stop you. You value life. You do not burn yours save for reasons you deem worthy. Reasons such as those which brought you here. The salvation of a world and its people. The motives of a hero true. But there is more to you than that. You know this to be true.
I really hope we just get to walk away.
As surely as you know the thrill of pushing your body and soul to their limits. Of confronting ever mightier foes, dancing ever closer to the precipice, wondering if this will be the one to finally
No.
fill the void.
Xenos, that is just you.
Such pleasures you seek for their own sake, and no other reason. Is this not so,
Oh,
adventurer?
lip sync is gone then. It is the way of Asm. That I can't deny. I've heard there's been a lot of back and forth about this particular ending choice. And I think I actually mentioned at some point earlier in the playthrough that I was going to talk about it when I get to this bit. In fact, it was that bit with Alizé, wasn't it, in Garlemald, where she told Xenos that unless he found a reason for doing what he was doing, then nobody would ever treat him nobody would ever give him the time of day, which I thought was very, very interesting at the time, which is, I think, why Xenos actually comes to this realization that he needs to do something to help us in order to actually get us to give him the time of day, because otherwise we've got a bigger threat to deal with. The choices at the end, I've been very vocal with my general dislike of Xenos as a character. I found him very, very dull. He's definitely had merits when he was, in control of what was happening in Doma and the provinces, and he was a badass, and he was a horrible person, and you could see what his motivations were. He was very much like us, in the sense that he was somebody who wanted to do things. And the problem with Xenos was that he'd never been properly challenged, whereas we've constantly had to break our limits. So Xenos has grown more and more and more and more powerful. He's trained, he's fought beasts, he's done horrible things in order to get stronger, but without the same kind of motivation that we have had. And he keeps on going on about how we are a hero, almost as if he doesn't understand the concept of it. He uses it as more of an insult than he does than anybody else would. And I've literally spoken just in my main kind of commentary about how I just wish we had the option of walking away. You can actually leave this arena, but you can't complete the quest unless you confront Xenos. And it gives you those 3 choices. And considering how I have just said we are not alike, you might be wondering, well, why have I chosen that top result? And I didn't, because of what happens next, and I got swept up in that, I don't think I ever really explained why I chose the choice that I did. So I'm just going to do that now. There are a lot of people out there that say, oh, it's fourth wall breaking, it's very meta, yada, yada, yada. I can see those points of view, and it's not that I disagree with them, it's just that in the moment, for the story, Xenos says, you've grown stronger, you fought foe after foe, and you do this to fill the void. And I reply with that I can't deny. And it's frustrating because the filling the void part of what Xenos says, actually I can very much deny. But I cannot deny that we have gone out there, we've sought foe after stronger foe after stronger foe. We have pitted ourselves against greater threats because that is what heroes do. And that's where I think a lot of people dislike the choice that we've got here. I don't know. I want to get Xenos out of the way, but I can't deny that part of the fun of this game and the storytelling in it is that as the protagonist, as the hero, I'm sure every single person watching this video or playing this game has got their own reasons for doing what they do, regardless of what the story tells them. This is where the fourth wall and the meta thing comes into it. You know, what do you enjoy doing? Oh, you enjoy high-level raiding. Well, yes, then you are very much part of the party who is very, you know, of the opinion that, yeah, they're seeking to fill the void rather with greater and greater challenges. So, yeah, I can't deny that, because at the end of the day, I think that best suited my character. I cannot deny that I sought out greater and greater challenges. I can't deny that I wanted to see what the next big threat is. Is my character the same as me as the player in that regard? Well, I mean, that's personal choice, isn't it? Really. And for my sake, you know, my Demagogue loves leveling up. That is what I really like in this video game. I like the fact that we can try our hands at loads and loads of different things. We can try beating enemies with loads and loads of different things. I like leveling up in video games. So I could not deny that I like getting powerful, getting stronger, overcoming harder and harder foes. There's no way around that. That is who I am as an MMO player. And that is who Demagogue is as a character. She's an alcoholic. She likes trying her hand at everything. She has a natural affinity for so many things as a 7 times rejoined Etherean ancient, if we want to put it that way. You know, she was, at one point, the 14th member of the Convocation. She was the Traveller in the dark. She tried her hands at lots of different things, and if she couldn't do it herself, she found other people that would help her out with it. I like to think that in that time, my Azem was somebody who tried their hand at 20 different jobs. And, you know, okay, we're having to learn some of the stuff from scratch, but the fact that every single job quest, whenever we get a soul crystal, it's like, oh, you're quite good at this, are you? You've taken to this as a natural. It's like, yes, that is exactly the point. That is how the storytelling works for my character, personally. And that's what I like about this game, the leveling. So it was the obvious choice for me. At some point, I'll go back and I'll watch what happens if you choose the other one. But in case you were wondering, that, despite me thinking, Xenos is a boring character, we're nothing alike, that is my rationale for why I chose the thing that I chose. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Let's get back to the actual video.
Ha! Acceptance! At long last! The conflagration of our clash will scorch even the stars!
Cool. This is going to roll into credits, isn't it? Oh, no! Okay. Defeat Xenos, it says. Commence battle for Endwalker. Yeah, okay then. This is a very kind of... This is a very Final Fantasy ending arena. I mean, look at these. This is... Are we just going in as us? No special doodaddy things. In events? Item saints. Yes. Your soul burns brighter, your power swells. We've got 6 Spark of Hope.
nothing back. Push yourself to your limit and me to mine.
Okay.
Ha! Still fighting you, I see.
Don't stand in the water for judgment bolts. Do stand in the water for hellfire.
Show me your vaunted fortitude.
Ooh, Akmorn. Ouch. Would have liked to have Blackest Night available for that, but didn't.
Soon you will know the full extent of my power.
Come hither. Oh.
Mine for the taking.
Ba-da-bum, bum, bum.
Mine for the taking.
That's a cool looking ability that he's got. I like the fact that this is actually a slight remix of the
A test of your reflexes.
test of my reflexes. Oh shit. Ba-da-la-la. Fiddle-diddle-dee.
A test of your reflexes.
Ow. Ooh. Ah.
Mine for the taking.
We're doing all right though. I think. Slowing down a bit. Diamond dust. There was a gaze attack there. I didn't actually... Oh, shit. Didn't actually see who it was, which way it was going, but I avoided it.
A test of your reflexes.
Oh, I actually managed to avoid it that time.
Mine for the taking.
You're dead, Xenos.
Ugh.
I have beated you.
Ah, my soul. How it burns.
More? More. Now. Oh.
I know you feel it too. The inferno swelling within you.
Ah, phase 2.
Come, let all creation nation be consumed by our ravenous fervor. I have you.
Ouch.
Do not tell me your life's fire is already spent.
No.
Yes, yes!
Okay.
Rise once more! It mustn't end yet!
Oh, jeez. That didn't seem fair.
A test of your reflexes!
I think you just need to keep running when he says that.
I have you!
Just keep moving.
A test of your reflexes!
I think he just goes straight forward when he says that anyway.
Show me your vaunted fortitude!
Ouchies.
A test of your reflexes!
Yeah, he does just go straight forwards. Not entirely sure why I was just getting hit with that. Okay.
Mine for the taking!
Yeah. Itchy heads. I don't know whether I can avoid that, to be honest.
Mine for the taking!
I wonder how many times we're... Nope. I assume it's going to be 3 because he's a Final Fantasy end boss in 3 phases. Oops. Oh, I beat him, which is why I couldn't plunge back at him.
No, not yet. Not until the last of me is spent.
3rd phase.
Now fall.
Ouch. I hope it's not going to go through all 4.
Our moment.
Oh, here we go. Tappity, 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 tap, tap. Punch. Oh, go on then. Let's have an anime fist fight. Oof. Yeah. Just punching him in the face. Oh. He's so happy. Say that. Oof. I'm so glad they had this with the music. Oh, that was really fun. And it didn't go on too long, which it could have done. Xenos, we're going to leave you here. Or we're going to carry you home in defeat. Or is his avatar going to swallow him up? Answers.
That I should lose again. How disappointing.
He did save our life though, Xenos, so... Oof.
Never have I understood those around me. Understood their obsessions.
Clearly.
Besieged by their banality, the world is a mire of tedium and trivialities.
So you've continued to say, for 2 expansions.
But in these fleeting moments, there is a spark.
You seem almost distraught by this knowledge.
Blinding, brilliant, gone too soon.
Like all joy in creation, one might argue.
What of you, my mirror? Born into this world, bestowed name, bid to seek out strife and adventure.
The Black Shroud? Limsa? Yulmore? Was that?
Was this life a gift or a burden?
Always a gift. Horsefont. Kugane. The Palace at Alamigo.
Did you find fulfillment?
Crystal Tower at the Crystarium. Don't know where that was. Was that the lake in Lakeland? Is that the end of Xenos? No. There is more to our tale. No. Somebody's dropped a teleportation crystal in. Come on, Demo. Get it together. Oh, it works in proximity, does it? That's handy. And we just leave the Xenos there. Kind of poetic, actually. And quite sad for him. Did he find any fulfillment?
Yes, safe. Must tend to.
Have we come back into some kind of crisis?
Your Please.
That sounds like Alfie.
Someone, and
We're not that battered, to be honest. Well, actually, I suppose. Oh, they think we're dead. Thus, me getting my what dead warrior of light moment.
you can't leave us. Not like this. If you do, I'll never forgive you. So come on. Open your eyes and get up.
Ali's pissed at us. We're fine. Hi. Oh, we're going straight into credits.
Are you with us?
Hi.
Oh, thank the heavens. For a moment we thought...
Is everyone alright?
After what you've done, you're the last person to be asking that.
Aww.
You... How can you keep your promise if you're not here?
Well, we had a thing to do.
Another fine show you've put on, my friend.
No tears from a Sinian.
A fine show indeed. What were you thinking? Fighting alone? Never do that again. My poor heart could have
We didn't
beared.
fight alone. We had
Put
help.
yourself in our place. If you hadn't returned, how do you think we would feel? And if that sounds harsh,
The fact that they were all really
because we
cross
care.
with us.
We tended to thy wounds as best we could. But how is the pain?
It's alright. I mean, Demagen's in less pain than I am, to be fair.
That is gladdening. Grievous as thine injuries were, however, I would counsel repose.
Oh yes,
for a
yes,
time.
that's all. Ali's pissed. Is she going to hit us?
Nothing gladdening about this. When Meteon appeared in here and told us that you were right behind her, we all got our hopes up. But you never came. And when you finally deign to appear, you're within an ilm of your life. Damn you! Damn you for making us worry!
Oh. Sorry, I had some business to deal with. Oh, hey guys.
Oh, those were cries of celebration. Anyway, well, the important thing is that you're all alive and in reasonably good health, and we mean to get you back that way.
Good.
As for your earlier request, I'm quite certain we're in range to make contact now.
Ah, excellent. Let us announce our return at once.
And then the ship blew up. The end.
I hope you're ready.
Had a bit of a headache, but I'll be fine.
While you were unconscious, we set out from Ultima Thule, you see.
Oh, are we almost back already?
Can you stand? If so, you may wish to see what's outside.
Is it a Theris? Up. Oh yeah, screenshots. Let's take some more of those, shall we? We're already home.
We're home, my friend. We're home.
So what happened to Meteon? I love the fact that we're getting the victory music as well. Yeah. Bin Papashan, Nanamo, Lolvito, and whoever that was. Was that Momodi? In fact, these are all the major NPCs, aren't they? Mother Mune, Lise, Baban, and the one that I can never remember the name of. Eulus, Lucia, and Maxima. Vicha. Yugiri, Hien, some others. It's the only time we've seen Hien and Yugiri. I like the fact that they had Garuda and Susano having their moment there. It's just an interesting musical choice. Just a little bit of beat underneath it. Oceano, Emilios. Yay! All of the others. Sid. Why do you guys look so unhappy?
Is that?
I think that might be. Oops. Oh, it's such a cool looking ship.
It is. It's the Ragnarok. They're back.
Have they been stood there the whole time?
Thank heavens.
How long have we been gone?
They've done it.
Welcome home.
Madelaine's dancing.
Yes.
Worried about the kids, are you? Aww.
Welcome home, everyone!
Now come to the void with me. I mean, where's she going? Is she going to make tea? She's supposed to be going to make tea. She's probably going to make tea, isn't she? Oop. I thought Clyde had just been knocked out of the way. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, Elidibus. Oh, yeah. Emmett. Why are they just looking at each other? Hermes and Amon. Meteor. They're just going to land in front of... Yep, I guess they are. Is the stuff deep enough for that? Oh, to
Welcome home!
shouting at the ship. Oh yeah, I'm totally having a screenshot of that. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.